Most of the UK students are struggling now as they studied courses which are not in demand in the UK. However, you can still fix your mistake by learning something which is in demand, which is IT. I'm working in IT from last 17 years with total of 14 years of UK experience, and I can tell you with confidence that you will not regret your decision to move to IT. If you're wondering why, here is my 2 cents. The technology is changing and touching more parts of everyday life, and it's clear that it's opening more and more job opportunities. And hence, due to sudden boom in IT, there is more demand for IT people and we have less skilled people all over the world. And due to less people, you may also get good pay. So more jobs and good pay. So if you want to start earning good salary even at entry level, you can make a plan to switch from your existing job to IT, or just plan to start in IT based on my tips which I will be sharing today. And also, most of you guys think you need to learn coding to get started in IT, which is wrong. If you don't like coding, you can still pick a lot of other jobs within IT, which I will discuss in today's video. But before we start, a quick introduction about myself for my new audience. My name is Sarica and I have been living in the UK for the last 14 years. I work full-time in IT, and during my free time, I make YouTube videos. I have 2 good news to share with you guys as well. First is about study abroad service. You guys already know that I can help you study abroad in any of these listed countries. You simply need to fill the form which is provided in my video description and pinned comment, and my team will reach out to you soon. If you don't hear back from them, you can send me a direct email on yourknowledgebuddy@gmail.com. Second update from me, I'm launching a job assistance service to help you find a job in the UK. I know many of you are struggling to find jobs and need more help navigating the UK job market. I'll assist you from start till the finish, including job searching, networking, and interview preparation. This is a paid service and I will take only a few students to start with. I offer 2 packages, one for groups and for one, which is more expensive, one-to-one consultation. If you want more details, you can email me with your CV at yourknowledgebuddy@gmail.com. So without any further delay, let's get started with today's video about how to start or switch your career in IT as a fresher with 0 experience. I know the first question which comes to your mind is, do I need a degree to get a job in IT? The answer is simply no. Gone are the days when you needed bachelor's in technology to start your career in IT. Companies like Google, Apple, Starbucks, IBM, Bank of America, and many more companies have publicly announced that they consider employees with certifications more qualified and no longer require college degrees. They want to see how you apply your knowledge at work. So let's understand now what type of jobs are available in IT. Many think of IT as a field for programmers or coders, but you will be happy to know that there's role for everyone in IT because it's such a broad field and it covers jobs ranging from business analyst to solution architect. Some of you may already know that I started my career as a hardcore technical role, which was of a software developer, and later transitioned to non-technical role, which is business analyst. So you can see that IT can fit everyone irrespective of any skill sets. Before I discuss the various roles we have in IT and what skills and certifications are needed, let's understand software lifecycle, which is known as SDLC. SDLC stands for Software Development Lifecycle. It is a process for planning, creating, testing, and deploying a software. It consists of 5 stages. Stage 1 is requirements gathering, which is done by business analysts like me. Stage 2 is design, which is done by solution designer or architect. Stage 3 is development by developer. Stage 3 is testing, which is done by tester. And stage 5 is deploying, done by the developer or the release team. Well, it's not easy for me to explain in detail in this short video, and hence I'm hosting a paid webinar on 29th of September for those people who want to start their career in IT. You can either be in India or UK, Pakistan, or any part of the world. It really doesn't matter, as this webinar will be online, completely remote, so that you can join from the comfort of your home. Also, if you cannot attend, the webinar will be recorded, but you have to book your seat. The links are in my video description and pinned comment. If you cannot find the link, simply comment link and I'll get back to you soon. So let's get back to the video. So there are different roles in IT, technical versus non-technical roles. Now let me give you some example of technical roles where you need to have some technical knowledge. The roles are like IT support or desktop analyst, programmer or developer. Architect roles like solution designer, domain architect. Application support analyst is a different role. Cloud engineer, DevOps engineer, network engineer, desktop engineer, etc. Now, let's look at some of the non-technical roles. The first one is business analyst, system analyst, project manager, delivery manager, Scrum Master. I'm not sure if you heard of all this, but these are some common roles. Test analyst, security analyst, service design and transition manager, and the list goes on and on. So I'm going to pick only the top 6 roles to discuss in little detail so that you can get a flavor of these roles and decide which role is suitable for you. And once you know which role is suitable for you, I'll tell you how to start your career with zero experience in those roles. So let's first start with non-technical role. The first role which I'm choosing is business analyst, which is my favorite as I'm playing this role for around 7 to 8 years, and I'll tell you why I thought this role is for me and why it can be for you. If you're someone who got skills like problem solving, thinking, analytical bent of mind, good communication skills, attention to detail, strong interest in knowing the business and technology, then this role is for you. The average base salary in the UK is around £40,000, and the kind of certifications which I'm going to recommend you is, if you're in the UK, you should definitely start preparing for Diploma in Business Analysis from BCS, which is British Computer Society. Remember, anybody can prepare for this exam irrespective of any background and prior experience. So if you want to start your career in business analyst, start your preparation and take help from me if you want. Role number 2, project manager. If you're someone who likes planning, organizing, allocating resources for budgeting and successfully executing project, then project manager role is for you. Such projects might include software and app development or hardware installations. The average base salary in the UK is £45,000 per year. Now, some of the other skills needed are leadership, negotiating, risk management, time management, good communicator, and stakeholder management. In terms of certification for UK and Asia, you can target Prince 2 Foundation and Practitioner. For UK and Europe, APM PMQ, which is Association for Project Management Qualification. I can proudly say that I have done both the certification as I worked as a project manager for 2 years. Before starting my YouTube channel, I had lots of free time in the evening, and hence every year I did minimum 2 certifications to upgrade my skills, but I don't get time anymore. Now, moving to role number 3, Scrum Master. Scrum Master is responsible for promoting and supporting the Scrum team. They're responsible for helping everyone understand the Scrum theory, practices, rules, and values. The average base salary in the UK is around £50,000 per year. What are the skills needed? Facilitate meetings, conflict resolutions, coaching, agile practices, removing blockers, and influencing the team and stakeholders. In terms of certification, you can target PSM 123, which is Professional Scrum Master, and SAFe 4 Scrum Master. I passed my PSM 1 with just 1 week of preparation, and the best thing is that you can give exam from the comfort of your home. Now, let's dive into some technical roles. Role 1 is developer, a person who enjoys coding in any programming language, then this role is for you. Also, you will have the responsibility for the design, testing, and maintenance of software programs. Few companies also call this role as computer programmer, software developer, or a coder, but it means the same thing. The average base salary in the UK is around £38,000 per year. The skills needed are coding skills. In terms of certification, each language got its own certification, so you can research about based on your interest in the programming language. Now, role number 2, data analyst or data scientist. If you're good with analyzing data and if you think you can quickly learn SQL, advanced Excel, and any dashboarding tools like Tableau and Power BI, then this role is for you. And if you learn Python or programming language like R, you can take this role of a data scientist. So this role is a combination of computer science, stats, and maths. You will be asked to analyze, process, and model data, then interpret the results so that your company can make strategic decisions. The average base salary in the UK for data analysts is £35,000, and for data scientists, it's around £45,000 per year. Now, in terms of skills, like I explained, it's programming skills and analytical skills. Now, in terms of certification, you can enroll for Google's data analytics course, which is a complete package for beginners. Role number 3 is cloud engineer. We all know know how cloud is changing the whole landscape. Take example of any phone today. You're always worried that if your phone is lost or broken, you will lose all your data, especially around photos and videos, and hence people buy cloud storage so that they can access their data irrespective of their hardware device is lost, broken, which can be your phone, your laptop, or even your website. So if you're interested in infrastructure and migrating different functions to a cloud-based and maintaining and supporting it, then this role is for you. The average base salary in the UK is around 45,000 and the skills needed are coding skills and technical bent of mind. In terms of certification, you can start with AWS certification. If you are new to cloud, start with Certified Cloud Practitioner, followed by Solutions Architect. During the COVID time, I prepared for this exam on my own and took 2 months to prepare and pass in my first attempt. In fact, my first YouTube video was on this topic, but of course I deleted that video now as I didn't know how to make good YouTube videos. I don't know if I'm making good or not, but yeah. Number 2 is Azure Cloud Certification via IBM, and the third is Google Certified Certificate, which is GCP. Now, moving to the last segment of this video on how to find your first job in IT with zero experience. Step 1 is identify one role that you resonate with and do one certification, which I mentioned now. Even though you have only 30% of those skills, go for it, because you can learn the remaining 70% of those skills by doing certifications or taking any online courses like from Google, Udemy, or Coursera. Step 2, wherever you are working now, they all may have a small IT team. Try to switch within your own company before trying to switch outside or find a job outside. When I was a developer in Cognizant, I switched within Cognizant to consulting industry as my managers could see the value I can bring to the role. If you have already worked in a company for more than 6 months, they will trust you more than outsider and they will give you a chance first so that you can grow within the organization. Step 3, grow your online portfolio or even an online presence like on LinkedIn. Start sharing your experience that you have gained or any thoughts related to the field that you identify yourself so that others can benefit from it and recruiters can notice you. Step 4, start targeting contracting or freelancing jobs by registering on websites like Freelancer, Upwork, etc. Getting a contractor job is easier as compared to permanent jobs. Step 5, networking. Get involved with professional networks and social media groups related to the IT industry on LinkedIn. Also, you can join Toastmasters, go to events, hackathons, etc. Find nearby events and go to every tech event. Ask friends and families to refer you to any available jobs in IT. So that's all for today's video. If you need more detailed insights, don't forget to join my paid webinar happening on 29th of September, which is Sunday, so that most of you guys can join me. So I will see some of you in the webinar. Till then, keep learning.